Hello, this is Bill Bryson with BWCAcast.com. We're getting ready to head into Mudro Lake right now, and we're heading up north. Our goal today is to get into Friday Bay on Crooked Lake. We've got about 800 rods of portaging to do, and we are lucky under blue skies. The forecast for this week has been, anywhere from 30 to 50% chance of thunderstorms every day. So we'll see how that fares throughout the trip. But right now it's nice and warm. We're about ready to throw the stuff into the canoes and head off. We're going to be on that nice little part just getting into Mudro where there's a good chance of seeing maybe a deer on the side of the river and the tall grass there. But then we're going to go on through Mudro and swing west through Fourtown Lake and work our way up on through Boot and Ferry and Gun Lake and take that 300 rod portage that's going to take us on up towards Friday Bay. We'll see you on down the trail. We've come off of that little stream that leads you into Mudro, and we're onto the lake now. We're going to paddle up here to the left and hop on one of the first portages that's going to get us into Fourtown Lake. The clouds have kind of rolled in a little bit and it's a little overcast, but it's still super nice out, almost a little warm. Kind of feel like jumping in right now, but we'll see how it goes. We're going to work our way on down the lake. Alright, we're done with the first 30 rod portage, heading in towards Fourtown Lake. We're in one of those spots where it's just a real quick paddle, maybe about 4 minutes, and we're going to be on the next portage, which is about 145 rod portage, and it is pretty steep and got to watch your canoe. I remember last year when I did this one, coming down one of the steep spots, I caught the back of the canoe on the hill. So just be wary when you come through this area to keep an eye on where your canoe ends are at, and make sure your ankles are going to be good to go on the rocks. It can be a little treacherous, so make sure your shoes are all locked down nice and tight, and just enjoy. It's a really pretty portage. We're about 30 rods into the 145 rod portage, heading in towards Fourtown Lake right now, and I'll talk a little bit about it later, probably at camp tonight. But I'm using, if you remember the show we did on the Duluth pack store, or the factory, I'm using the Northwoods pack that we picked up while we were there, and it's just a great pack to have. When I was packing it up last night, I mean, we've got 3 tents, all of our thermarests, you know, 4 thermarests in there, and man, what else do we have in there? A little camelback with odds and ends in it, rain gear for a couple of us, and the pack isn't even full yet. There's, in fact, the straps that go over the top, that crisscross on the Northwoods pack, they're on the very first rung on the buckle there, so there's plenty of room for expansion, and it holds it all so nicely. And then when we get down into the canoe, it fits real nice, and we're able to just throw it in there, and it rides nicely in the canoe. This portage is really pretty. Up over along the side of this river here, and just nice having all these leaves around us, and the sun poking in through the tops of the trees. It's a really pretty place to be. Hello. We just got done with the last 10 rod portage that dumps us into the bottom of Fourtown Lake. We've got kind of a little rivery kind of an idea until we get into the actual open part of the lake. But it's got the nice grassy sides and the chance of seeing a deer. Although there has been a whole lot of canoes coming through here in the last little bit. Seems like there's quite a few people heading in and out through this area. So I think with all the traffic, maybe they step back off into the woods. But it's still nice out. I might have to jump in before we do our next portage. We'll see how the paddling goes across Fourtown. Well, we're leaving Fourtown right now, and we're going to take the 35 rod portage into Boot Lake. The wind's picked up a little bit as we crossed the lake, and we were fighting a little bit of a headwind, but it's nice out still. It's really nice to be out. It's kind of an exciting trip for me. It's the first time my folks have been into the Boundary Waters, and so it's fun bringing them along on this trip and just kind of sharing the experiences out here with them. It's just a great place to come and relax and get away from everything and just come hang out with the people that you like hanging out with.